Wolf Children, directed by Mamoru Hosoda. So the movie starts out in Tokyo, Japan, with a juke-jaking college student named Hana. And Hana see a sucker she ain't never did see before. And Hana is like, hey, what it be with your long pee-pee? I mean, hello, what's your name? And Hana and the dude with the long pee-pee, the mystery man, start to fall in love. And eventually the man is like, hey, I ain't supposed to be flapping my tongue in this direction, but the moon is twinkling like a twilight, and I'm one of them wolf things. And Hana is like, I've been watching some stuff on some sites that I'm not supposed to be at. That could possibly send me to jail. So I'm gonna have to get a lint roller for my canal, because this is exactly what I want. And so Hana and her wolf man make love. Oh boy. And then Hana super pips out 2 children, a girl named Yuki and a boy named Ame. But then tragedy strikes, and while getting food, Hana's wolf man dies, leaving her to raise 2 wolf children by herself. And so Hana's life as a single mother of wolf children becomes harder than trying to poop out the remains of a Chipotle meal. And Hana struggles with hiding her children, who are constantly changing between their wolf form and their human form. One day, child services show up and are like, hey, what's crack-a-lackin' on the sloop and slop your mayonnaise sandwich? We go take away your kids if you don't get the tree bark booty vaccination. And Hana is like, I'll just use sandpaper, you vivalanks. And Hana decides to move outside of the city, to the countryside, where her now passed-away wolfman spouse once lived, to find some answers on how to properly raise these wolfy-ass children. Once she gets to that countryside, Hana is like, man, I'ma teach y'all how to be some wolf. And the children are like, now see, that's why I asked with you, mama. And Hana also tries to grow some of them plant things, but them suckers won't grow no how. So a sag booty old man named Murasaki is all like, sucker, you ain't nothing but some mayonnaise on the side of the road. Let me show you how this farming thing is done, you square-boot woman. And so Murasaki and the rest of the village help her get her crops up to par. But then Ame almost drowns one cold morning, and Yuki rescues that pup. And then it turns out that Ame actually starts to get steel balls of confidence. And so Hana lets Yuki and Ame go to school with a promise that they will never turn into a wolf. And Hana starts to work at the wildlife reserve, where Ame meets an old mysterious ass wolf, which makes him want to go in the wilderness by himself self. Oh snap! Where you going, little boy? Back at school, Yuki meets a sucker named Sohei, who starts to like her. But that sucker named Sohei gets all like Wyclef and Dylon and gets too close, man, and makes Yuki get in her wolf form, scratching Sohei. Yuki gets all up in trouble, my wizard whoops, and then Sohei is all like, she ain't do nothing, you fizzle boops, cause a wolf scratched me, and not her. And with that, everything is dropped. And while Sohei starts to fall head over paws for Yuki, Hana follows Ame into the woods, where she meets Ame's fox mentor, who is teaching him the ways of the wolf on the mountain. But this makes Ame become more dangerous and vicious as he grows into his male adolescence, making him more aggressive, and he fights with Yuki after she tries to convince him to go back to school. One day it starts to rain, and Ame comes up to Hana talking all about how his mentor is stuck under a tree and is gonna die, so he needs to take his place on the mountain. And Hana is like, ain't no way, you Bama Slam. But then she realizes that Ame has already grown 10 years, enough to be an adult wolf. But Hana follows Ame into the woods to reclaim her baby boo baby, but falls unconscious to reawaken outside of the woods, having been taken there by Ame himself, who is now really an adult wolf. And Hana can only watch as her baby boo baby goes into the mountains to take his new position in life as a full-fledged wolf thing. 1 year later, Yuki heads off into the city to junior high school in a dorm to fully live as a human. And now alone in the countryside, Hana hears her son Ame howl in the mountain, and she smiles contentedly, knowing that her wolf children are now where they belong. The end.